Although folks usually only talk about the Triad Centers, there are actually 3 triads within the Enneagram. These triads all group personality types based on shared behaviors that can really help you understand why you're so similar in one area and so different in another. The 3 Enneagram triads are the Triad Centers, which most people have heard of, the Harmonic Triad, and the Hornyvian Triad. When it comes to the Triad Centers, ones are in the gut center, along with type 8 challengers and type 9 peacemakers. All gut types struggle to acknowledge or accept their instinctual reactions, and instead they try their best to resist or control reality. This tendency to fight reality and control their environment makes it very hard for gut types to be still and simply enjoy the present moment as it is. Instead, they often live in the nostalgia of the past or the anxiety of the future. All of this tension and resistance causes a great deal of anger for type 1s, which they suppress because ones see anger as morally wrong. If ones can't find a way to cope with and accept their anger, they become blinded by extremely judgmental thoughts that are breeding in this bitter pool of resentment towards others. Okay, moving on to the Harmonic Triad. The Harmonic Triad is all about the way we cope with pain, loss, or trauma. Ones are in the competency group, along with type 3 achievers and type 5 investigators. The competency group doesn't feel comfortable with emotional pain, so they make it a thinking issue. Ones cope with trauma by rationalizing what happened and then raising their moral standards even higher than they were so that they can prevent future pain, because everything in life feels like this moral karma of cause and effect. Ones do not easily accept sudden trauma or chaos, and instead, they seek a reason for their pain, like cosmic karma or divine wrath, rather than just accepting that life is unpredictable and most things are simply out of our control or beyond our comprehension. Ones at their best transcend this cause and effect mentality and embrace the natural paradox of life as both beautiful and tragic. All right, last up is the Hornyvian Triad, which describes the general patterns we have in social situations. Ones are in the compliant group, along with type 2 helpers and type 6 loyalists. The compliant group believes that there's a proper way to behave in every social situation, based on who's in charge. Ones have this natural sense of propriety and believe in being respectful and self-controlled in all situations. However, ones comply to what they believe the rules and standards should be, rather than what they actually are. So they may actually go above and beyond expectations in a certain area that they approve of, and then totally disobey the rules in another area if they seem unfair or counterproductive to the greater good. All right, those are the triads for the type 1 reformer.